Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Prapti and today we'll make these cute snowflake coasters. Check out my Etsy store Soft Stitch Studios. So let's get started. For this project you will need a 4.5mm crochet hook, a darning needle, and this is optional but you can use a stitch mark to track the number of stitches you have made. And you will need an acrylic yarn. I used the yarn by Loops and Threads, but you can use any acrylic yarn in any color. Okay, so to start the coaster off, we're gonna do a fake magic ring. And to do that first, we'll have to slip knot. So make a slip knot and then chain 3. So yarn over, 1, 2, 3. 3 chains on your hook. And now we will slip stitch into the first chain you made. So go through that stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then go through. So it's kind of hard to see, but we have a hole in the middle of the chains. So that's where we'll do our double crochets. So to start row 1, do 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and we'll do 11 double crochets, so we'll have 12 in total. So first double crochet, go through the loop, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. So that's our first double crochet. And this is optional, but you can put a stitch marker to mark the first double crochet you have made. So just put a stitch marker and now make 11. So this is my second and my third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, and 11th. And now you will slip stitch into the 3 chains you have made. So into this chain right here. Do you guys see that? I'm sorry if you can't, but it is where just your stitch marker was. It will be right next to that. So go through that chain, pull up a loop, and then go through the first loop. So that is your row 1 done. Now we will do increases in every double crochet you've made. So start off with chaining 3. That's the first double crochet. And now we will do another double crochet into this spot right here, this hole, this one. So do a double crochet. And that is your increase right here, okay? So we will do an increase in every double crochet we have done. In total, we will have 24. So remove your stitch marker and put into. So this is the first one, and then this is the second one. So it should have 2 double crochets. Now you can mark the first double crochet you made. Now I'm just going to be doing that. So first and second. First, second, first, second, first, second, first, second, first, second, first, second, whoops, second, first, second, first, second, first, second. And you can make sure and count how many stitches you have done, but I'm pretty sure I did 24, including the chain. The chain is your first double crochet. And now just slip stitch into the chain, so into this loop next to your stitch marker. So we're going to slip stitch. And now for the third row, we will first do 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and remove your stitch marker. And now do 5 double crochets. I'll show you. Just do 5 double crochets. So this is the chains are our first double crochet, and now we'll do our second one. So in the next stitch, double crochet, next stitch, double crochet. There are no increases, just do normal double crochets. 4 and then 5. Okay, now we will chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now do a double crochet where you did your last double crochet. So in the same spot as your last stitch, into this loop right here. So there should be a double crochet, chain 4, and then a double crochet. So I'll show you that again. Do 5 double crochets. So I've done 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And now 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now do a double crochet where you did your last one, so right here. Now again, 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 4, 4 chains. Now double crochet where you last. 2 double crochets, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4 chains, double crochet in the same spot, 2 double crochets, 3, 4, 5. Now chain 4, 4, double crochet in the same spot, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now on the last part, you will do a double crochet into this spot right here, okay? So it's kind of tight, but your hook will get in. So 5, and now chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you will slip stitch into the 3 chains we made. So to these chains, make a slip stitch. Should be 1 loop on your hook. Okay, so you will notice that there are 6 pockets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is where our crystal like stitches will go into. So now I'll show you the last row, or the fourth row. So now we will do single crochets along the double crochets. Okay, so just do a single crochet, 2 loops, pull up a loop, and then go through 2 loops, pull up a loop, 2 loops, pull up a loop, 2 loops. Now for the crystals, this will be repeated on all the sections. So the pattern is 1 single crochet, the chain 4 space, and now do 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. Now we will do a slip stitch into the single crochet. So you see this stitch, this line, this one here, right here. We will do slip stitch, and that will be like the first crystal-like thing. So we'll have like this bubble part right here. Now do 2 double crochets. So 1, 2. And now for the pointy part right here, do 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you see this loop right here on our double crochet. Go and slip stitch into that loop. And now chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in the same spot, slip stitch. So this spot right here, I'm gonna slip stitch. And now do chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now do a slip stitch. Now do 2 double crochets. 1, 2, and do 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, and do a slip stitch into the double crochet, your last double crochet. So this part right here. So not in the stitch, but this part. And now slip stitch and do 1 single crochet. And that is the pattern for all the spaces. And now do 5 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we'll just repeat the same pattern for the crystal part. So 1 single crochet, 3 chains, slip stitch into the single crochet, two double crochets, 1, 2, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then slip stitch into the last double crochet you made and into this stitch. So 1, 4 chain. Now into the same stitch you're going to do 6 stitch chains, 6, and we're going to slip stitch in the same place, then chain 4, slip stitch into the same spot. Now do 2 double crochets, chain 3, and then slip stitch into the double crochet, and then single crochet. Then do 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now just repeat again. So single crochet, 3 chains, slip stitch into the single crochet, two double crochets, chain 4, slip stitch into the last double crochet, chain 6, slip stitch into the last place, chain 4, slip stitch, now do 2 double crochets, and do 3 chains, slip stitch into the last double crochet, and single crochet, and then do 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have 3 left. Let me do them really quickly. And then do 2 double crochets, chain 3, single crochet, we have 2 left. Two, 3. Okay, the last one, almost there. Okay, now once you have done the final crystal, you can go into this stitch right here, this one, this single crochet, and do a single crochet on top to reinforce it, you know, so it's more strong. And now in the next stitch, just do a slip stitch. So slip stitch, and then chain one. Now just cut off and leave a yarn tail. Okay, now we're gonna weave in our tail. So make sure you left a sufficient amount to weave in. Now just what I like to do is make sure I go downwards, so into the center. But there's no correct style of weaving in your tail, so just do anything you are comfortable with. Okay. So just go through any stitch. So I'm just gonna go into like the first row. I actually don't like that, so make sure you're weaving it, you know, so the tail is invisible. Oh, whoops. It's kind of hard putting it in the needle, but once you have it in, it should be easy. So just go through some random stitches. My needle is kind of big, so make sure you have a shorter needle. Okay, there we go. Okay, now just go through the center, so into just go into a lot of double crochets. Just go through a bunch. Okay, so just keep pulling it and tugging. And once you think it's secure, you can cut off the X's. So that's what I'm gonna do. There you go. And now just pull it out. Okay, and you are done. And if your snowflake looks kind of wonky, it's okay. You can just lay it upon a book and it will be completely flat. And for the set, I have done 6 so far and 2 in each color. But you can do as many as you like. You can make 4 in 2 different colors, or you can do 6 like I did. You can do 8, or you can just do 2. But overall, I think this is like a good coaster set. If it's a birthday for someone, you can easily give it to them, or as a Christmas gift, as Christmas is coming up. This is a perfect winter crochet hack or craft, sorry. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and check out more tutorials on my YouTube channel. And I hope you have a nice Christmas and winter. Goodbye.